Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And off we go from Soldier Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Vegas!
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
What is it? We got Hornet! Hook pass, yeah! Punch Spurs! Yeah! Combo!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Chicago.
What is up?
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Swift. There he goes. Inside the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision. His ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A play fix. Now Williams. That'll be intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Red, sight, back, ready. Black, blue, go. Green, jack. Steel, black.
Love to throw to get started. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. 5-yard. A big gainer for Green Bay. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
52, cluster, 6, set, 50, green. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll swing this one out to Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Down. Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the 1st down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Hut. Hut.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
38. Blue striker. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get forward for a couple. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Open man, that's Romo Gonzalez. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Williams. That complete to Swift. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Vegas!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6.
Packers 17-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They will run it over center with Swift. And the Bears are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Ready to go. Vegas, Vegas. Yes. Tempo. Punch first. Taz, yes.
Burton, the man on the move. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game. Like you see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your pace defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Okay, ready? Set, ready. 10 what? Smash, red. Red, yellow. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Down. Yellow. Yellow. Hey, green. Blaster, 6.
Back to the air, it's Love. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cycle.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
When it's up, Vegas. Yes. Punch first. Yes.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Swift. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
3rd and a yard. Moore going in motion. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. What a run by Swift. 37 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's a short one, caught by Loveland. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Breaks up 3rd and 6.
Yes. What is it? Hold on. Yes. Tempo.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Slide 2. Ready. 60 red. Needle blue. Yellow. 1. Black shot. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Forced out wide. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big gainer for Green Bay. A pickup of 44 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
This, Mega. White. Hut.
On 1st down, it's Love. Rolling right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Jordan Love sacked. Loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 minutes to play. in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this.
Green down. Yellow. 40. Yellow. Go. Yellow. Black ultra. Steel. Black. Stand.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7.
Red.
Brings
Cycle.
up 3rd and 8.
Go red. Hey, hey. Green. Will green. Blue striker. You. Yellow. Light blue. Blaster. 6. Set. Go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard
Ball
line.
rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
What is up?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his tight end, it's Loveland. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
Good for a Bears 1st down.
What is it?
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Hot Spurs, hot Spurs, hot Spurs! Yes. Pebble.
Now Williams. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Yes!
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Vegas! Hot Spurs!
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll swing this out to Swift. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. 2nd down and 8.
What is up?
To throw, it's Williams. In trouble, and down he goes. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They'll put Loveland in motion.
Vegas, Vegas! Punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs, punch Spurs. Yes. Tempo.
Third and long. Here's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
A 47-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Bears will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Red. 43 rails. Here we go. Hey, 10 black. Hey, yellow, go. Steel, black. Rail, yellow. Black Ultra. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to crack the tight end downfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Yellow. Set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Drill green. White. White. Zone red. Zone black. 6. Leather. 10.
Love to throw it on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Red, 38.
On the bootleg, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one's good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
What a luxury. And certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop and never did. He's tackled right after the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Go,
second
Pete.
and 11.
Yellow.
At the Bears' 23-yard line.
Red. Yellow. Cut.
On second down, Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Yellow. Go. Hit. Go. Yellow. Steal. Black. Red. Cycle. Set.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Moore going in motion. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready to run!
On the give, here's Swift. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Moore going in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown. I don't mind the play call. But something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of this space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second in the yard.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
33, yellow. Red, yellow. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Bears.
Second down throw for Love. This one, up top towards Dobbs. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Set. Huh?
Throwing is Love. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Its metal brain corrodes. What is up?
They'll put Loveland in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Zone red. 60 red. Zone black. White. White. Green jack. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Ready. Go. Ken Black. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, green. Yep, hey, red. Blue striker. Red cycle. Set.
Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Set.
Now, Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will cut the lead down to 4.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
35-yard line.
Yeah. Tempo. Ready, shoot. Yes.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
15 yards. And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop.
Brings up
2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Forced to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
3rd down, they need 5. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Black 40. Black Ultra. Hut, hut.
Here's Lowe to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Tucker Crash was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Love. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready? 70 Rangers. Step Cowboy 80. Set. Rig alert. Rig alert. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. He's got a man. It's Goff. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Red 38. Watch it. 6. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
Now Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another 1st down.
Okay, right? Red, cycle. 50, green. Black shot.
Back to throw is Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Red, yellow. Claws red. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
52.
Packers, 1st down.
Ready.
It's a gain of 10.
Here's Love.
1st down, Green Bay.
This is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Whoa. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Swift. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this long. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. They'll put Loveland in motion.
Vegas, Vegas!
Third and long. Here's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
First and 10.
Set on the run, it's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Cut.
On first down, it's Love. Moving to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Slide through. 10 black. Shoot. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Now Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Down. Cut.
Here's Love. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Field. Black.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the Packers first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. From the gun, it's Love. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1.
Come on, set. Yellow. You don't blue. Check.
Love to throw. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it's going to lead to 4th down. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Look at him go! And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick.
A good guy. Good guy.
As it's returned for a touchdown. On is Santos for the PAT. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake.
want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay,
This is 1st and 10.
ball red. Here we go, set. Set.
To throw is Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
1st down pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Ready, set up.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Cairo Santos to
So
kick off
after
for
that
Chicago.
safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. Returnable from his own 4. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Packers
Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Sticky, green. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Black ultra. Red 38. Huge yellow. Steel black. Ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's to Dobbs again. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
3 yards on the play.
Black
1st
40.
down, Packers.
Needle blue. Blaster stick. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Black. Black blue. Ready?
Now Love. That is caught. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers have cut the deficit to 5.
36.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Ready, set up.
They're going to run it here with Mononga. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Monunga gonna get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Talk things over before third down. On the give, it is Monunga. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Monunga. Touchdown, Chicago.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Good angle, good angle.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10.
Black shot. Down. 6-6. Mega. Will Green. Blue, go. Black open. Yellow, go. Ready?
Back to throw is Love. He's going to air this one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
What is up? Vegas! Watch balls! Watch balls!
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Dad! What is up? Dad! Vegas!
Moore going in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
16 yards.
Dad!
And the Bears, 1st down.
Tackle!
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Watch balls! Watch!
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Second and 10.
Yes! What is it? On!
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. And we'll get whistles And the timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. That one, Deutsch off the left upright, no friendly bounce. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 30 to yellow.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So this one in the win column for the Bears. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.